Hello. It's December 31st, guys. We made it. Just barely. But hopefully I'm posting this on either the 31st or the 1st. We'll see. And today is like a really yucky, glum day and the lighting is horrible, but I really wanted to film this today because this has been just a crazy, crazy year and I wanted to end it on a good note with this vlog. So I did December a little bit different. I decided to do a vlog for just the whole month to put a little less pressure on each individual day for like getting clips because I'm obviously not the best at filming. And so I thought, let's just switch up my own format, therefore my own expectations of myself. Let me know how you like it. The first couple weeks of the month were just hand making things like crazy because around Black Friday I opened the shop for a bunch of handmade items, which I had pretty much kept to a very bare minimum for most of the year just for my own mental health's sake. And I didn't film much of it because you guys kind of know what it's like, and I was really trying to focus on getting things done and out in time for Christmas. After that, the office that I'm using really just became kind of a disaster, as you guys can see. And so I decided this was a great time to try to do some upgrades as well as just plain clean the office. It really looked like a tornado had come through, but you guys probably expect as much of me by this point. Well, this is one thing that's new since the last time I made a video. We got a dog. This is Kira. One of the first things I decided to do was use my Artist Alley cubes to set up this place for t-shirt storage. I had always wanted to have a more comprehensive t-shirt storage and just didn't really have the room in my last apartment in Brooklyn. I bet if you guys are also suffering the loss of Artist Alleys this year, you've got tons of wire cubes just sitting around. I figured I can just upgrade them next year. I had wanted to switch to the pink plastic ones anyway, so good excuse to do that. So then the second thing I did was pretty much change like kind of the more like fabric furnishings of the room. The curtains were gray, which is not really the Ugly Plants vibe, so I just picked these like sheer purple ones. And then I struggled to put them up. I think they had a nice overall look. I may switch them to like a yellow or a pink though, just to make it a little warmer in the room. You know what I mean? It's pretty cool. The other thing I did was I decided to change the sheets, but I actually was kind of disappointed. First of all, these sheets were a lot more muted than I expected. Also, it just didn't really have as much of an overall impact on the room. The next thing that I knew I needed to do, because all of the thread I owned was just like in a bag, in a box basically, I got these thread racks. I don't know why I never had two in my last office. It makes such a huge difference to have like adequate storage. This alone made such a big difference in my feeling about my office. It's so much easier to find thread now. Like sewing it made a big difference. Hey guys, just checking in. It's Tuesday. Since Kira's in daycare, I need to take a break from like office restructuring to do some work. There's just like a couple orders to fill It's the 15th, so I have a feeling that just I should have anything that was going to arrive to people by Christmas should have been shipped at the very beginning of the month, which I don't think anybody really, it's like on the one hand we realized it, but it's also just like the date has just come and gone. I have a couple of handmade, very like time-consuming handmade things that were ordered late that wouldn't have arrived for Christmas anyway, so I'm finishing up today. And then I was supposed to get a printer today that was going to be part of like the office upgrading. I got the Pixma Pro 100, which I know a lot of people use, but I don't know if they oversold it or what. I paid obviously extra shipping to have it arrive today and it hasn't even sent out. Also, I don't know if I need the Pixma Pro. I don't have many print items. It's something I wish I could do, but I think a regular Pixma might do the trick for now, and I can upgrade as needed. So I think I've been trying to get a hold of Best Buy to cancel it. If I can't, I'll just return it whenever it arrives, and I think I'm gonna go pick up a lesser Pixma today. Instead, use that big chunk of funds that I was gonna spend on maybe a new iPad in the new year. I have the very first generation of iPad and it works fine, but a lot of really good features were added to the one immediately after, which my friend got. He has the 12-inch of the second generation and, you know, it's got the better pen and the new ones are a lot faster. Mine is, in classic Apple fashion, it's just starting to slow down because it's now over 3 years old. We love that. So that's something I very much want to do for myself. Don't necessarily need a better iPad. Like maybe I should get a Cintiq. Anyway, so the first things first, I need to do a couple of these kids. Okay. Put them now. This part. Can I show you how I position things? Back stabilizer. For this one specifically, I will usually put this guy down and then I use a very small like strip. It might be too small. Oh no, it's fine. I'll put a small strip where the face is gonna go. Slide this sucker out. Just to help me eyeball it, make sure that, because I used to just get things way off. And then I lift all of this, put it on this frame. Handy dandy. Making sure it doesn't pop out. I'm screwing it. Oh, And then I have to change the foot and the needle and this, which I forgot to do, so I'm gonna do that real quick. I would love to show you embroidery time lapse like I used to do, but I am currently using a card table, like a fold out, like what you'd get at a convention, but like a fold out version, really wobbly. My mom is generous enough to let me use it as a desk, so it's really big and nice, but it is super wobbly. I need a desk. I don't know if I want to go to IKEA and spend money on a desk because I have a way better desk in New York in storage, but this one's it's getting a little annoying to use. There's a seam right in the center. So it's like if I want to draw or cut or anything, it's very annoying. But I don't know if it's worth the upgrade. So no embroidery time lapse, except you can check out the TikTok I made of these guys to get a little closer. I'll just insert some clips, but also you guys can go look at my TikTok where I sometimes post the things I'm making. Sonia just got here. She's helping me package things while I sew. She also brought me some of my mail, so I just got a new GorillaPod because the one that I'm currently using, I don't know when it happened, but like one of the joints cracked and it's like at the top, so it I can't really use the camera on it because it doesn't stay stable. She also brought me a table I had ordered. I usually order things to my parents' house just because the mail here doesn't really work because it's, I don't know, it's weird. So I'll set up the table later, and then I'm debating what to do about that printer situation still. So I don't know, maybe I'll go to a Best Buy later, but for now, let's open the GorillaPod and start using it. Nice, sturdy new GorillaPod. I really shouldn't have been using Adobe for a phone on this M50 for so long, but here we are. Oh, so sturdy. Okay, Sonia's gone. I just finished sewing a couple shin sews. I have to stuff them still, but I wanted to take a quick break to build that table. By the way, I bought this shirt because I love Stitch. It says Ohana really big on the back. Not realizing what I was buying was like one of those Spirit jerseys. I didn't know that was a thing until very recently, but I've had this shirt for a while. Oh, this is gonna be very easy to do. I pretty much just have to very nice. I got it to go. I got this one to replace this one. This is the one that was already in here. It's really nice, a nice table, but I just wanted something a little brighter. This is literally like a $30 table. I don't remember if I got it from Walmart or Wayfair or what, but I'm just doing little cheap things like this to brighten this room up while I'm in here. I also have recently gotten these cute shelves, drawers, for my pins and stuff, and like the top ones have like all of my packaging stuff. I hate that they're black, but they were also like $30 each. I don't know if I want to take the time to spray paint them. It might be the cheap option, or find something that's a little cuter. What do you think? Put it here. Is that redundant? Maybe.
That give me the most flattering silky skin finish are Tatcha's Dewy Skin Cream, and also I've mentioned this one a lot.
Feeling good, puppy? You like the sun? We just got back from a walk. Hence why I look like a potato for now. I did the last of these guys yesterday. They need their little apparatuses and to be packaged. And then aside from one order for one of my best friends, I'm pretty much done for the season, which is crazy. So I'll just do that real quick, and then I think I'm actually gonna draw. I haven't really been drawing since I've been hand making things. She loves this sun. I am wearing the same shirt as yesterday.
That's my life. That's great. Just wonderful. All right, welcome everybody to a very
It's Thursday the 17th. Kira's back in daycare. I had organized this to be all folded up, and I think it's still pretty ugly, so I got some storage containers to see if they make a difference. Yeah, so for now we're just gonna see if I can make that a little less ugly. Oh, this is a lot smaller than I thought it was. I got them because they have these windows, but I don't know how much fabric these are gonna hold. I guess let's see. Let's just see. These are honestly very large. It's a pretty good amount of fabric. I do think that's gonna look a lot better. For now, I'll just have to, because I think the small ones might fit up there, or maybe like 2 here. I don't know, I should have measured them, but it looks nicer. The way that I decided to wrap my capes this year was to try to make them a little more personalized. It's a Tolstoy scented candle, whatever that means. I did a lot of hand painting. I used craft paper. I used also some wrapping paper to have some aesthetic contrast, and also for enormous things that it would just been so much craft paper that couldn't really be covered. But this was like the very first one that I did. I didn't get footage of all of the ones I did, but I was really happy with how this one came out. My printer just got here. I didn't realize it would be this big. I don't think I have a place for this. I'm gonna do a squat for you guys. Scissors. Here's the thing. I don't know if I need a printer this big or this powerful. Like maybe see how printing some prints goes and do like limited runs. Maybe print some of my own stickers, and definitely I was excited to print some like wedding photos. But like, I don't even think I have room for this anywhere. This thing is like 4 times the size of Kira. Once again, twice today, not measuring gets me in trouble. I need like another table. Maybe if I get like a cart. This is kind of like an extra space. This box has lavender headbands. That one has like old stuff from the office, which needs to be organized into this. Maybe I can get like a cheap cart. If you're hearing this, that's my lens cap and I'm an idiot. Put the printer on top and like all the paper underneath. Cause I thought maybe there, but literally no. I just thought it'd be the size of my last printer, which is like really fucking stupid because I knew this was a large format printer. Like, of course it's gonna be larger. Stay tuned to see if I keep this $500 printer. Okay, dark, but while we were getting Kira, Sonny came with me. Something very exciting came. Ta-da! How can we hang them up so that you guys can see better? You better leave it. Come on. Move out of the way. You helping? Can you leave it? Good girl. They're really squishy. I've got this little keychain. The lining is white. I think it matches, but I don't know if I should ask them to make it pink. It's not something I'd thought about. What do you guys think? They were pink on my handmade ones. This is just such a lovely little detail. The embroidery is beautiful. So, it's time to start getting these photographed because they're literally perfect. Like a good size. What are you doing? Hey! I know. Your space has been co-opted. Just be careful. So, those bat purses, next big project in the works. What colors should I make? I asked this on Instagram also. Not 100% sold yet. And now we've arrived at the 31st, like I was saying before. For what it's worth, that printer is still literally right here. It is so large and would be such a hassle to return that I'm kind of leaning towards just keeping it because now I can't find another printer. I was gonna get like a smaller Pixma, but they're like all sold out. And I do have this one and I do need a printer like really badly. So I guess stay tuned for January and we'll see where that goes. I think I'd like to do a separate talkie video where there's more sunlight and maybe happier vibes about kind of recapping my year and how I'm approaching my goals as an artist and a business owner for 2021. I haven't really gathered my thoughts on it yet, and I think that would be a good thing to start January off with. So for this video, I just wanted to say, like, guys, it's been such a hard year, especially if you're American, I think. At the time of recording this, we're in the midst of all the stimulus back and forth, and COVID numbers are spiking, and vaccinations are about as dramatic as we expected. But you know, we made it. We got season 2 of The Mandalorian. I am alive. Everybody close to me is alive and healthy. I have a place to live. I have a place to work. I don't know when or where I might end up in 2021. I know it'll be somewhere. That's kind of why I really wanted to cap the year in this particular office by decorating it a bit, and I'm going to still be working on that in the next week or so. Thanks for joining me on this month, and now I will leave you with some varying degrees and quality of Christmas lights, because Russian Christmas has not happened yet, so it's still the Christmas season, and my Christmas lights are staying up another week. Catch y'all in the next one. Please be safe. Please wear a mask. It's so easy. I love you guys. Truly, truly, truly. And maybe stay tuned in the coming days for a bonus video that I just did not edit in time. And if my voice sounds wobbly, that just is a feature of 2020. My voice is wobbly now. Okay, farewell.
Yeah.
Is it recording?
Zoom in, yeah.
Very sensitive.
Right upper right. No, it's recording. The lens itself.
Ah.
That's pretty good.
Okay.
Shall we move on?
It's just fucking lights though. Car lights. Yeah. You're right on my ass. I'm just gonna like stop. Like fuck you.
I can't believe I'm alive.